So most people think that when you dial 911, no matter how you dial 911, that we're going to be able to find you immediately every time. And that's not necessarily the case. Landlines, when you dial 911 from a landline phone, we get an exact address. Very easy to send help to that address. However, when you dial 911 from a cell phone, sometimes we get a range of an area that you might be within. And that information can be good, but is usually not great. So there's a lot of challenges with location and 911. We think that this is critically important because over 82% of 911 calls in Kent County come to us via cell phone. Earlier this year, we launched a program that's called Smart 911. And what Smart 911 really does is a couple of things. One of those things is it allows you to basically fill out a profile that you can register your cell phone number to an address. And by doing so, when we get a 911 call from you on any of the phone numbers that you have registered, it'll show us the addresses that you have put into that profile, and it may save us considerable amount of time in trying to locate where you're at. For example, if the location that we get from a cell phone 911 call shows that you're somewhere within a half-mile area, we can then take that list of addresses that you've provided, maybe your home, your work address, maybe relative addresses, and we can figure out which one of those addresses might be within that half-mile area and really narrow it down quickly. At least right now in Kent County, we are able to text back someone who has already called 911. And that gives us an opportunity then to have kind of a discreet conversation about what's happening. So recently, in fact, one of our call takers, Danielle Ivy, took a 911 call from a cell phone 911 caller in the northern part of the county. And she was able to determine that even though it was just an open line and we could kind of hear some background noise, she was able to determine that there was a female there who was threatening to harm herself. And the male who had originally dialed 911 did not want to be detected that he was on the phone with us, and so he left the line open for a while. Well, it eventually disconnected, and Danielle tried to call the cell phone back, and we were disconnected on again right away. So she then came up with the idea to text the cell phone back and see if we could get more information, and we received a response right away. The male subject did not want the female to know that we had called 911, so he was able to respond. He was sitting apparently next to her on the couch, texting us the information that we needed. She had no idea that we were coming, and we were able to secure the scene and get, we had all the information that the responders needed to stay safe. So we encourage every Kent County resident to sign up for a profile at smart911.com. What that'll do, first and foremost, is it'll associate your cell phone number with an address so that we can hopefully find you quicker in the event that you have an emergency.